On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Sunday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side. So we have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch your snow, my peeps. In the evening, yeah, we're going to kick it off with some really sad stories where we have seen not one or two, but 4 Jamaican men that have committed suicides. Yeah, man. So we don't know what really are going on in a society make the man them just give up on life. Now the police are probing 4 separate suspected incidents of the ones them where take them own life. 3 took place on Thursday. Now the first incident was that of a 47-year-old man said to be a barber that was found hanging from a ceiling in Connors district in St. Catherine. Now reports reaching On The Spot News Media is that the now deceased has since been identified as Paul Elliott, but them call him Julius in our streets. He was found hanging from a balcony with a sheet wrapped around his neck. It is stated that Paul Elliott was found by residents sometime around 8 on Thursday morning. And around 10 on Thursday night, the St. Andrew South Police were summoned to a residence on 6th Street in a Greenwich Town. It is said that a 23-year-old man identified as Kevin Hamilton was found hanging from a ceiling with a curtain around his neck. In addition to the 2 suspected cases, a businessman is also believed to have lost his life from a self-inflicted wound to the head. It is said that him used him licensed firearm for slap him oneself at an apartment complex base in St. Andrew Thursday morning. And the last of such incidents took place over there in Dundee district in Darlaston, Westmoreland, right over there in Breadnut Hill, where it is stated that a 68-year-old man identified as Cyril Robinson is suspected to have taken his own life. His body was found hanging from a mango tree limb with a piece of rope tied around his neck. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing really, really rough. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. James Police Division, where the police them put on a decent spot of work and find a decent strap. Yeah, man. Now the strap presently on your screen was found by the St. James Police. Now it is stated that the strap was found yesterday, that is Saturday, August 2nd. Now reports reaching On The Spot News Media would suggest that the police was on patrol sometime around 3:45 a.m. when lawmen went into an area and saw a group of men who ran upon seeing them. It is said that the men were pursued when they observed one of the men throwing an item to the ground. The man was apprehended, thank God for that. The item was also retrieved, which is this firearm presently on your screen. And further checks reveal that the firearm was wrapped in a scarf and loaded. However, the criminal element's life was spared and he was taken into custody. His identity is presently being withheld pending further investigation. So right there and then, my peeps, another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. And still in the St. James Police Division. I want to look on the screen right now. This old dirty kind of boy, presently on your screen, is a top Knockist and Clappist that reps for your favorite dancehall artist, Andre Maurice Whitaker. We are talking about squash. So yes, I wanna squash top Knockist and Clappist this. And he has since been identified as Jahvie Sergeant, but them call him Jahvie in our streets. Now this criminal element present on your screen is originally from the Bickerseth community in St. James. Now this criminal element now prowls the streets between Salt Spring and Norwood. Cause I know say Salt Spring, well, a part of Salt Spring squash control. And him also have connections in a Norwood. So this criminal element is between Salt Spring and Norwood. Now, for those who would remember, this criminal element has a brother, the Officer Yeman Pick and team that have slept with sometime last year. In fact, the brother was taken out in an alleged confrontation with the police sometime in early August of last year. The brother has since been identified as Romario Sergeant, but them call the brother World Boss or Sarge in our streets. Now it is alleged that he was the reputed gang leader for a criminal network based in Bickerseth in St. James. Now it is reported that the police team was on patrol duties in the Camp Road area of Bickerseth in search of wanted men and illegal weapons. It is stated that upon reaching a section of Camp Road, the criminal element, Sarge or World Boss as he's called, may I talk about the brother of this one, Romario Sergeant, was seen in a yard with a firearm in his waistband. The police stated that they moved in to apprehend him tactically, in which he retrieved the firearm from his waistband, pointed it in their direction, which resulted in a shootout and him end up spread out on the ground like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. A firearm, a .45 pistol was taken from him. He was, however, transported to the hospital where he was later pronounced, you know what? Now the brother basically take up the mantle and start to run with it. Because the thing is this, my peeps. More time the police them slap with them area leader, you know. Them go find the one strap with them have pan them. But we have to also understand that these area leaders control many straps where the police them never find. So the strap them still out there. And now this criminal element here take up one and a pose pan picture with it. Now I'm pretty sure that the naysayers are going to come in the comment section and I say on the spot, the man just don't do a music video, is a prop strap that the gun not real and all these things. But if this gun don't real, then I guess I am presenting my news broadcast as My View TV and not on the spot news media. Yeah, man. Big up, my brother. Bless up yourself. But watch this. It's like them criminal element here. Them not get the memo. Them not see say the six, the walls around the six is presently crumbling literally right before their very eyes. Many lose them 3 pints in the big war when the war just kick off with Squashman and the likes of Shabdan. I remember man like Onyx, yeah man, whole heap of top Knockist and Clappist end up lose them 3 pints. I remember man like Chip God, I remember man like Bambrain, just to name a few, whole heap of youths end up lose them 3 pints because of Squash and Shabdan. And many more continue to lose them 3 pints by extension. Whole heap of youths out of Green Pan, a whole heap of youths out of Green Tank, whole heap of youths from 41 Rose Heights, whole heap of youths from both sides of the political divide in a Salt Spring, whole heap of youths from Norwood, all over lose them 3 pints because of them 2 man there who is still very much alive, even though they are presently incarcerated, awaiting trial, but still among the land of the living nonetheless. So youths and youth on the need for wise up, leg of the badness, and leave the guns alone. Right now, Jahvie, your time has come. Yeah, man. You literally spread your bed hard, so you alone have to go lay down in the night. So until then, I guess it is what it is. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Ann Police Division. Where on Saturday night, the St. Ann Police Division was rocked with yet again another fatal knockings and clappings. This time the deceased has since been identified as 23-year-old Alex Hilton, said to be of a MvRDA address in the parish. Now reports reaching on the Spot News Media is that sometime around 8 o'clock, he was selling at his stall in the market when he was pounced upon by a lone criminal element who brandished a firearm and opened gunfire, hitting him all over the upper body and head. He was, however, assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what upon arrival. The police have not yet established a motive for his fatal knockings and clappings. Boy, I tell you, the thing rough. Now over there in the neighboring Manchester Police Division, right round a Christiana there, so in a little place where them call Tiki Tiki. It's a little small town, a little district, so to speak, in a Christiana. Now we get to understand, say, 54-year-old Sharon Stewart, said to be of a trial district address in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and she's also from the Tiki Tiki district in the Christiana section of Manchester. It is stated that she was suffering from a mental condition. It is stated that she lost her life from injuries sustained after she was allegedly beaten by her own nephew in Spanish Town, St. Catherine area. It is said that she sustained bruises all over her body. She was, however, treated at the hospital and sent home the following day, but she ended up losing her 3 points whilst at home. Boy, I tell you, the thing rough, her one nephew beat her to a pulp. The streets, I tell you, my peeps, the streets, rough. Now over there in the St. Catherine North Police Division, the body of a man was found in Spanish Town near the Canal Bank section. Now the body of that man was riddled with bullets all over. He was found sometime around 9 o'clock this morning as passers-by stumbled upon the body near the Canal Bank Deso, just between Job's Lane and Winter's Pen along the Spanish Town bypass. The police were summoned to the scene. The body was clad in a black jeans, black sneakers, and white t-shirt. The deceased is around 5 feet 7 inches tall and appears to be in his mid-20s. The scene was processed and the body removed. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch is presently probing the matter. So if he has not yet been identified, anybody where can't find them family member about in him late or early 20s, somewhere there about, dressed in a black jeans, black sneakers, and a white t-shirt, which is basically the average dress code for many Jamaican young men. Black jeans, white tees, or blue jeans and white tees. But if anybody where have a family member missing, go and go check around at the Spanish Town CIB this and see if I found a family member that. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. Now the last thing that we are going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, where last week Sunday we get to understand this criminal element here, presently on your screen known as Guess. Him and him friend Barry Dan and 2 Krasmites were caught in a vehicle by the police. Well, luckily for them, get to understand, so them never have no strap nor nothing upon them. Police them dig them up Police them hold on upon him in a Craigtown near the reputed gang leader's home in Craigtown. That a Rick Dick right off there so. Him come for Sunday dinner. So the police them dig them up and release him, but trust and believe. Guess what? Don't answer that. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure you know what I was about to ask, or in this case, about to tell you. But I can stay right to part it there. Me and you already know what time it is. Now, the criminal element we are talking about, Tyreek. This criminal element here, presently on your screen, were charged for a slew of firearm related offences. We take himself, go through the border and get deported and find back himself in a Jamaica. Now the police, them hold on upon him from what day, and the police, them have him down at Kingston Central awaiting a certain person to come pint him out. Well, we get to understand say him get pint out. We're not certain if a certain person go pint him out still. But for sure, Tyreek Davis, aka Hittis, was pointed out, positively ID'd, by whom I'm not sure. Because a whole heap of people him knock it and clap it pan night pass. So him have a slew of firearm related charges that has piled up against him. So he will be placed before the courts very, very soon. So you know, say, this criminal element won't be much of a problem anymore in the streets of the Kingston Western Police Division. But you don't know when them go to prison, them can still use them cell phone to carry out them hits. But it is not so much of a power person in the space. So him not really have much talk for carry out or send out hits. He's more of the man where them used to send to go do the hits. Yeah, man. But nevertheless, I go see how him case I go work out. If he will be convicted or he might go bust the case and drop back a road. So on the Spot News Media will be keeping close tabs on this one and update you subsequently. Yeah, man. Saying so, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.